There are other ways to tour Europe, but none is as convenient or as effective as touring by motorhome or campervan. You have total independence, and the only restrictions will be self-imposed. £1,000 per month is sufficient for 2 people, touring in a motorhome. Just £16 per day each. People on a van tour mostly use motorhome stopovers, and these are often restricted to 48 hours parking. Not all towns have motorhome stopovers. As a result, you naturally deviate off the tourist trail. Following an itinerary helps provide structure to your journey, but often your best memories are not Florence, Rome or Paris, but the sleepy town, where you can drink with the locals. Read a general guide to Europe in advance, as this will highlight the best bits and give you an idea of where you want to spend your time. You could easily spend a year discovering France, Germany or Italy, and guidebooks are essential to help you choose where to go and what to see. Whatever type of motorhomer you are, the important thing is to go. There is never a right time, and you never know what will happen in the future. Should you discover that you do not like motorhoming, at least you have tried, and if you love it, the quicker you go, the better. We recommend that you take a trip to France to learn what European motorhoming has to offer. Buy and study the appropriate guidebooks in advance. Stop overnight in campsites of varying standards and at motorhome stopovers to get the full experience. If you are planning to visit and tour Europe, then a European road trip is one of the best ways to do it. On a road trip, gone are the confines of public transport, the waiting around for the next bus or train, limited by where and when they depart and arrive. You have your own transport and you can go anywhere, anytime you want. The open road is waiting. Driving around Europe is relatively easy. Outside of the UK, every country drives on the right, and many of the borders no longer exist, so there is no waiting or visa checks. Not only do you have one of the best tools for independent travel, a vehicle, but a road trip can also prove to be a cheaper way to travel. The best way to travel around Europe is by motorhome. Many people enjoy motorhome road trips around Europe every year. A motorhome might not be your first choice, but a motorhome gives freedom unparalleled by any other vehicle. A car can get you around, but in a motorhome you can prepare and cook food. Think of all those coffees and teas you don't have to buy in cafes. Looking for and staying in hostels or hotels can be a pain, but camping works out much cheaper. Why stay in someone else's bed when you already have one with you in your motorhome? Well, you could just take a car on your road trip and chuck in a tent in the back, so you can still stay on campsites. But motorhomes have one last privilege. Across Europe there are special places where motorhomes can be parked and slept in for free, called airs. Suddenly, the road trip has just got a lot cheaper. With only fuel and food costs, you have a few more tourist euros to spend. Europe truly offers some of the most beautiful natural sights, with a variety of landscapes from rolling hills, stunning Alps to flat plains. Throughout the continent, this, coupled with amazing history and culture that changes from country to country, you can see why Europe continues to attract millions of visitors every year. With so many countries to visit, you could literally spend months travelling in your motorhome. Southern Europe, the sunny Mediterranean beaches and all year round tanned locals, beautiful food, rich history and crowds of tourists both local and from abroad who flock to the sun-kissed places every year. You could easily spend weeks on a beach, sipping sangria, gorging on a pizza at an authentic restaurant, visiting museums, stunning architecture and art galleries, while dancing the night away at a party. Southern Europe is made up of France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece and Croatia. It is a safe bet that if it is nice weather, the beaches and the history and a good party, then you will be heading to any of these southerly countries.
De joie et triste au coin de la rue là-bas, son accordéoniste, il est parti soldat. Quand il reviendra de la guerre, ils prendront une maison. Elle sera la caissière et lui sera le patron. Que la vie sera belle, ils seront de vrais pachas. Et tous les soirs pour elle, il jouera la java. Elle écoute la java qu'elle fredonne tout bas. Elle revoit son accordéoniste et ses yeux amoureux suivent le jeu nerveux et les doigts secs et longs de l'artiste. Ça lui rentre dans la peau par le bas, par le haut. Elle a envie de pleurer cette musique. Tout son être étendu, son souffle est suspendu. C'est une œuvre étendue de la musique. La fille de joie est seule au coin de la rue là-bas. Les filles qui font la gueule, les hommes n'en veulent pas. Et tant pis si elle crève, son homme ne reviendra plus. Adieu tous les beaux rêves, sa vie elle est foutue. Pourtant ses jambes tristes l'emmènent au boui-boui, où il y a un autre artiste qui joue toute la nuit. Elle écoute la java, elle entend la java. Elle a fermé les yeux, les doigts secs et nerveux. Ça lui rentre dans la peau par le bas, par le haut. Elle a envie de gagner ses physiques. Alors pour oublier, elle s'est mise à danser, à tourner au son de la musique. Arrêtez, arrêtez.